Here's some of my favorite bases that I found on some of these points. Got a lot of favorites, like all of my points. I was saying yesterday on some of them videos that almost all of my points I rescued are my favorites. So I'm going to show some of these. The very top one is a unusual point. I think it's made out of a mussel shell. I'm going to show it, and y'all can comment what you think if it is or not. Here we go. Of course, I'll show the detail of all of them, not just the base. Pretty thin. All these are pretty thin, I believe. Some I showed yesterday, I believe. These Frio points are probably some of my favorite bases. All South Texas points. No further down than Carrizo Springs, Texas. There's a napping on this one. Flaking, whatever. This one's a little thicker, but not very thick. Still pretty thin points. Actually, this one may have been the one I showed yesterday. I can't even remember. Translucent. Can't hardly tell, but definitely is. Most of these are all roughly an inch. Really like the napping on this one, the flaking, whatever you call it. This is, I think I said this is all South Texas, but this is found in West Texas, just kind of west and north of Abilene a little bit. Guy gave me permission in the field out there. I was teaching one of my CAD techs how to look for arrowheads, and he actually found some nice ones too. Pretty thin. If it's ground down in them grooves there, I guess are ground. I don't know that much about that stuff, but some of you guys can comment and let me know. I know you all know. Another thin one. Now these creasels are some of my favorites. These are definitely South Texas points. Actually, it was east of the town called Creasel Springs, probably 10-15 miles. Name kind of fits. This one doesn't show much napping on it, but this side does. No tip damage, but still nice point. Damage there, I think. Now this one here, tip problem there, but if I could get in there, I don't know if that's impact or you can see the marks on there, so I don't know if that thing's been trying to do something with it. I had like my dog again. I think she's got to be with me all the time. A little serrations going there that's about wore out, I guess, but you can see them. This is the first of this type that I found, and it was in a power line right away, right underneath power lines. Probably how the tip got damaged if it wasn't made that way, or resharpened or whatever. But I really like this point here. Good workmanship on it, really thin. Some of y'all tell me what you think about that. Probably impact fracture, but let me know what y'all think. See them lines in it, so I don't know. Probably is impact. Or the dozer or something got it under that power line. This is the biggest of all these, but it's about 2.5, 2 3/4. This is a really cool one. Had that bullseye in the middle, which is translucent. I'll show that here directly. Pretty cool. I didn't know it till I found it. Matter of fact, I've put it on my video. Again, I think this might have been videoed on Hendrix, or yeah, Relic Hendrix 1 video, YouTube. Most of these creasels I think may have been. Nice point though, worked good. It's also pretty thin. And now I'll show you the neat part. Really cool. Cool bullseye. One of my favorite points of all. Okay, this is pretty close. Going to be my last video. I might make one today if I get time with some bird points. Be my latest, last. And until I get done, we're going to be out on the road for about a month. Probably ain't going to have time to do much, so